Hey guys, it's that time of the week again, your favourite day. It is Friday, and we are here with Forza Fridays. If you're not too sure what this series is about, I'll just do a brief introduction. Pretty much it's a more relaxed version of video content on my channel, where we just sit back, literally in a couch, we relax, and we just chat about what's going on with the channel, what's going on in life in general. Might talk a bit about Forza Motorsport. So if you guys feel like chilling out as well, you can either watch a video, minimize the video and just listen along. But anyway, welcome to Forza Fridays, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Or enjoy your ride, whichever way you want to go. So here we are, we're just going to load up Brands Hatch and get into the VW Polo. I've actually driven one of these in real life. Back at my previous job we had a 2016 VW Polo. They are pretty agile cars, but they're also very fast for the type of car they are. I think their engine is 1.2 or 1.3 litres, but they can really take off, especially from a stop, because they are very light cars, and they actually have a turbo as well, so it helps a small car like this actually act like a bigger car. And if you're into racing, not serious racing, but if you like boosting around in a car around town and things like that, these cars aren't too bad. You'll see a lot of the boy racers in places like the UK. They will have VW Polos, and the reason for that is just because they come with the turbo built in. And not only that, they look pretty sweet. They're nice and light, so they're really zippy, and you can navigate around corners and things quite well. But yeah, in general, they're a great car. We don't really purchase them here in New Zealand because European cars are quite expensive to get fixed, and we have to order the parts from the UK or somewhere else overseas. So if anything goes wrong, it's going to take ages to get it fixed. Looking at the inside of the car, I was actually quite surprised because it's very similar to the VW that I was driving. The middle console is exactly the same. The buttons actually say the same things as they would in real life. The air vents look the same. The controls if you look at the left side of the driver's left hand, you'll see this little sort of dial that you can turn. That's actually to adjust your side mirrors, which is pretty sweet. So there's an option for left or right, and then you can adjust the side mirrors from there, which is quite cool. Now, a lot of people wouldn't really know that unless they've driven the car, but this is the extra bit of detail that Forza Motorsport puts in, which is why I like these games so much, and which is why I've chosen this game for Forza Fridays. Even the Speedo, now that I'm looking at it, even the Speedo, pretty much everything's the same, so I'm just going to say that everything's the same. They've done a really good job, and we'll leave it at that. Wow, even the headlights are the same. Man, I could go on forever. Alrighty, so in other news, for the YouTube channel, it's kicking off really well. I'm stoked that you guys are supporting me. I do appreciate all of your views, all of your likes, all of your comments, and all of your subscriptions. It's good encouragement to keep producing this content for you guys, and to also, know that someone's out there watching this stuff, which is cool, because I am trying my best to help you guys, and to also, provide some content, some relaxed content as well, like Forza Fridays. Man, that rain's coming down hard, isn't it? It reminds me of the rain we had a few days back after the quake. There was heaps of flooding and things like that, and you would actually, when you drive over water, you hydroplane, and that's what Forza Motorsport has incorporated as well. So when you go through the puddles, you actually lose all control. And a couple of streets around in Wellington, they were so flooded that you would just hydroplane through these puddles every now and then, and it's pretty scary to drive through, because once you're in, you've committed. I mean, you can't really turn your wheel, you can't really slow down, you can't really control the car because it's driving on water. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we're just going to look through some of the comments. I'm just going to, it's not really like a shout out, but I'm just going to let you guys know what we've had come through. So the first one here we've got is from Liam, and he says, "Great vid, man, keep up the good work." So I said to him, thanks man, appreciate your feedback. So it's really nice to have, you know, positive vibes coming through, because we want to try and keep negativity. It is out there on YouTube, it is out there hiding from me, which is great, but we just want to keep that stuff away for now. And then we've got Cano, who came in 2 days ago, and he said, "Hey man, great video, really enjoyed it, check out my channel, drop me a sub." I mean, asking, he does have quite a lot of subs, which is cool, but asking for subs is, I mean, it's just polite not to. So he's still a great guy, so I checked out his channel. And then we've got Birchy, or Birch Y Vlogs, and basically this guy's got a lot of little videos. The one that I watched was the bottle flipping tricks, which was pretty sweet, and he said, "Hey man, nice video, liked your channel, had a little look around, if you could do the same that'd mean a lot," which is cool, because sometimes you've got to share the love to get the love, if you know what I mean. Then we've got Quirky Jezza, who came in a few days back, and he said, "Good luck with the channel, smiley face." And I know where he's coming from, because it's like, you've got to start somewhere, but the hardest part is getting started. So I understand where he's coming from. As you guys can see from the videos, we're putting the work in, we're getting the good feedback, we're, you know, we're doing everything as it should be, but also we're not too concerned, because we're not trying to be the next superstar. We're just trying to have a nice little audience, you know, lots of happy, positive people, no negativity, and sharing gameplays and things with each other. And later on we'll also spotlight other channels and other videos and things like that to pass back some of the love. We've also got one which was quite far back, but it's from D Gaming Productions. So he said, "Awesome video, really like it, it'd be cool if you could check mine out too." So we took a look at that as well. And that's all the comments we've got at the moment. So if you guys want to be in next week's video, feel free to leave a comment. Please keep it positive. Otherwise I may or may not read it out if it's, you know, if it's not all goods there. So moving on Twitter, I'd just like to give a shout out to all my followers, because they have been supporting me before the channel, well actually when the channel first came out. There's been some guys on Twitter holding the fort down for me, and you know, the likes of Ray, Green Man Gaming, those guys are real good chaps. And we've also upgraded our computer, because the computer that I had was about 6 years old, so we've recently got that upgraded, got all the latest gear, which is good, and hopefully it's going to last me another 6 years, ideally longer, because you know, there's some good stuff out nowadays. You can get really cheap Intel i7 6700Ks, you can get really cheap Pascal grade GPUs, which are really cool to get. We've just finished up the race here, going to get the 3 golds as per usual, and come on, give me the golds. It's taking a little while. But yeah, so for personal life type sort of things, we've been having the quakes, so not much has been going on. Been eating bad, you know, putting on a bit of weight, so this week was all about getting back into the gym, getting back into karate, putting the work in. Gonna start cleaning up the diet as well, because started a diet probably a month or so back, and just in the last week it's been a bit haywire with the shakes, so we're going to make sure we get back into that and start getting rid of some excess weight that we don't really need. I mean, we can have it, but we don't really need it. So anyway, we're going to redeem our prize here, because Forza Motorsport gives you a car that you've got to redeem through the App Store. So I'll carry on with that, and I'll see you guys next Friday for Forza Fridays, where we'll hopefully have some more updates for you guys. Everything's going well. I'm really excited about videos we've got coming out, so I'll let you guys, I'll give you a quick 101. So we've got lots of Titanfall videos. We've got 8 of them in the plans at the moment. We've got one about regen, we've got one how to find players when you can't find anyone, we've got a Coliseum match, we've got double level ups in one game, we've got games with lag, we're seeing how it performs with my new setup. We've also got, what was that one? We've got a new loadout video, seeing as you guys love those, and a few more that are in the works. But anyway, I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed your Friday. Hope you enjoyed Forza Fridays, and we'll see you next week. Peace.